Hi, Justin Deering here. A lot of holidays going on today. So there's St. Patrick's Day. There's Purim, the Jewish holiday of Purim. And of course, Thor's Day. Keep Thor and Thor's Day, people. But anyway, as is my custom, made a corned beef from scratch. I didn't use brisket. I used chuck roast just because basically corned beef it's a poor man's dish. And brisket is I just buy the cheapest cut of meat that'll work with it. So sometimes I use top ranch, sometimes I use chuck. Brisket's been expensive over the years. Brisket ever goes on sale. I don't buy the pre-made thing. I brine it myself. I bought way too much nitrates, curing salt number one. I think it's either one or two. I forgot. One of them is for like boiled stuff, and one's for like making sausage. But anyway. This is the broth. It's purple because I used some red cabbage in there. Yes, I just drink this stuff, the broth. Yeah, it's probably terrible for me. Yeah, it's good. I'm going to try a little garnish now. I've never done before. I'm going to put a little mustard in it. This is Dusseldorf mustard. I don't know, Dusseldorf somewhere in Europe. I think there's an army base there, and the reason I think that is I went to a wedding near West Point, right by West Point, and the hotel I was at, I was in like the business center because I had business to connect. I had to take a call, to go there on Friday, still had to work. And in the business center, they had all the clocks, like it was like the 1980s, like you needed from the time zone. They were all like U.S. time zones, and then Dusseldorf, and I'm like, why Dusseldorf? It's not like London or something. So I assume there's an army base there just because it's by West Point. That was my theory there. Unless there's something by West Point that has a Dusseldorf connection, like. Anyway, maybe one thought here, out of left field. We've known for a while with COVID. So I still generally try to wear a mask when I go into stores and stuff. Sometimes in the dojo, so my kid was sick today and she doesn't have COVID, she doesn't have flu, doesn't have strep, has all that, right? But so I wanted to go to the dojo, but I did, so I wore a mask for other people's protection, right? Because I figured, okay, that's an acceptable risk, whatever, to the minor cold or something, and that I think those precautions were good, whatever, you can judge me or what have you, but we've known for a while that the washing hands doesn't really help with COVID. You should wash your hands as a general matter, of course, but surface transmission is relatively null. So it really bothers me to see places that do the take a pen and here's the clean pens, here's the dirty pens. It just bothers me to an end. So I was at Duck Donuts, and you have to fill out a paper to give to their orders or whatever. So I'm doing it, and I realized there were the dirty and the clean pencils. So I just purposely use a dirty pencil, a dirty one, it costs someone cooties or whatever. And I guess so. I mean, I do think that there's probably the dirty versus clean pencil does help with other diseases like strep throat. And if COVID running rampant, I would respect that for just generally keeping the hospitals empty or keeping the doctor's offices empty because if you have strep, if everyone trying to get COVID tests or get in the hospital, they whatever have trouble getting a strep test, right? But I don't know. I just wash your hands in a normal amount. Use moisturizer to counteract that if you get, dull, flaky hands. If you work in a hospital, wash your hands, wash your hands after you use the bathroom. But just, I don't know. I'm going to share pens. Maybe I'm a terrible person. Maybe I'm the weirdo that's drinking corned beef broth that put mustard in it. Thanks for watching, folks.